This is NR2003 Predicts. We take the entry list of the top 3 NASCAR series, run them through the N ratings algorithm, set them up by their provisional lineup, and see what the computer says will be the finishing order on race day. A look at the Truck Series race coming down to the wire. John Hunter Nemechek and Grant Enfinger photo finish at the line to determine it. You got to go beyond the thousands mark, and Grant Enfinger is declared the winner. A big victory for Enfinger in his first season with GMS Racing, I should say, in the return, as he goes to victory lane. And in the Xfinity Series, it is AJ Allmendinger flexing the muscles for Kaulig Racing, who continues to be dominant at the super speedways. Shane Lee, a great run for them. Joey Gase Racing, second place. Daniel Hemrick fought till the end, got third place. And disappointing run for Ty Gibbs, who we expect to be running for wins this season. He had a mechanical issue in this one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event, the 64th running of the Daytona 500. Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, a Hendrick front row sweep, and the green flag is out here in Florida. Larson gets the better jump heading out of turn number 2. He can get in front of Bowman, his teammate, but it looks like he's going to stay down low. Keselowski right behind him. For teammate and a former teammate, Ryan Blaney behind Keselowski as Larson continues to lead the field around. It looks like the 5 car is going to stay up there and take the lead to the start-finish line. Justin Haley in this field as a full-timer now, but he is a great finisher at this racetrack. 6.7 average in a limited capacity. Has a win among those in the summer race. And he is trying to see if he can get himself into the playoffs early in his full-time career. Denny Hamlin, a 3-time winner of this event. 2016, 2019, 2020. Trying to see if he can make it 4 wins in the Daytona 500. Kurt Busch runs pretty well at this racetrack. 13 top 5s for him. Now driving for 2311 Racing. Trying to see what he can do inside that Toyota to get to the front. Kevin Harvick, 16 top 10s for him as he runs mid-pack at the moment. Went last year without a victory. Got eliminated from the playoffs a little bit earlier than you would expect the 4 car to be. And now trying to look for some redemption here. Denny Hamlin leading the way on laps led at this racetrack. Kyle Busch coming up second, looking to eclipse the 500 lap mark, and he's making a charge toward the front. Looks like the 27 of Jacques Villeneuve is going to be the first one to get lapped. He lost the draft early on in the race, and it looks like his chances at winning this event are going to be over very early, but he will try to complete all the laps that he can. Going to see pit stops coming around the lap 34 mark. First group coming in. Here comes the second. Joey Logano among them. Looks like Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman among them. And here comes the third group. Big group right there. Martin Truex Jr., Chase Briscoe leading the way. And we have some issues here in turn 4 as Ross Chastain comes into a pack. Tyler Reddick trying to pit, and there's contact as several cars are around. And a big hit. Daniel Suarez goes into his teammate Ross Chastain. Chastain kind of barreled into a pack. Let's look from high above. It looks like the A car of Reddick is trying to get down the pit lane. It creates a stack up, and the 1 car is not expecting it. Ryan Blaney gets involved, Austin Cindric, and Suarez plows right in there. Not expecting that one. Keselowski looks like missed it to the outside. 99 car not so lucky. So now we hit the restart. Christopher Bell out in front. Chris Buescher to his outside. The pack is now a little bit reshuffled as that caution comes right after pit stops. Fortunately, pretty much no one left a lap down after it. The last time we were on the racetrack, Kyle Larson got the victory at Phoenix, and that led to his first Cup title, and now he is working his way back to the front despite not starting up front for this restart. The Hendrick car has a lot of speed in it. Ooh, contact coming out of turn 2. Eric Jones, Landon Castle, loose off the corner, and they save it. And they're going to get back on the racetrack and try not to cause an accident. Fortunate that neither of them spun either to the inside or overcorrecting back to the outside could have caused a major crash there. They both save it. Well, unfortunately, Ryan Blaney is now out of this event. We would have given him credit for taking the victory in the last Cup race here in August, but Bubba Wallace came up second. We come to the end of Stage 1, and Morton Truex Jr., the stage winner, followed by Bowman. Greg Biffle back in the field. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick rounding out the top 5 in that stage. Truex Jr. will have the restart here with Hamlin to his outside, and there's Biffle in the 44 car to the back end of the 19 car. Michael Mcdowell, the winner of the last Daytona 500, came in very wild fashion. A big accident, fiery accident. 34 car able to get by it, and he goes to victory lane for the first time in his Cup career. A big moment for him. Looking here as it looks like the 15 of David Reagan's going to upset this pack. He falls a lap down. Looks like the 77 up in the wall, and that's actually a bigger problem than it looks like. He is headed to pit lane. Might have a tire going down, and there's a stack up here in turn 1 and 2, and it looks like the 77 might have come back on the racetrack, and that's going to spin around his teammate, Corey LaJoie. Hamlin involved, along with Cindric and David Reagan. They're going to go spinning in turns 1 and 2, and taking a look at the leaderboard, it looks like David Reagan's going to fall out as a result. Just went a lap down. Noah Gragson also drops out of the race. Looks like he had some mechanical issues. Well, this is a car that's not too hard to spot. Kaz Grala, the money team, making its debut. A couple years of speculation, and in its first attempt, it makes the Daytona 500. And now running really well, along with this 44 car, Greg Biffle, NY Racing. They haven't been around for a while, but they are back with Biffle in the seat. His first start since 2016 when he was dropped by Roush Fenway, now RFK Racing. Here we see some more pit stops at the end of Stage 2. Eric Almirola, last full-time season for him. He is coming to pit lane first. Kyle Larson will relinquish the lead. He'll bring down Burton and Gralla. And coming to the green-white checkered, it is Harrison Burton that's going to end up taking the stage. Kyle Larson up there along with Biffle and Gralla, 2 open cars. Getting some stage points right there. Logano rounding out the top 5. And now it is Kaz Gralla leading the way after the pit stops during the caution flag. Looks like he just got a little bit of service. Not sure how long that lead's going to hold up, and it's not going to last long. Meanwhile, here comes a slingshot from Keselowski. Took a gamble on his career, going to a team that's been underperforming over the past couple years, but wanted an ownership stake in a team, and he has found his place. And after they won the duels, they're looking pretty stout right now. Here we see Denny Hamlin. He has been involved in an accident, as has Austin Cindric, actually a couple times, and he is off the pace. It does not look like he's going to get that 4th Daytona 500. Another driver we were trying to look for some speed out of, Alex Bowman, got on the front row for the 5th consecutive time for this Daytona 500. That's a pretty impressive feat. Unfortunately, though, he's not up here with this front pack. As we see Kyle Larson, he has had some issues himself, and he has fallen now a lap down, and he's going to kind of disrupt this pack. Now we're seeing pit stop. This is the money stop right here. Keselowski, Truex coming down. They are within their fuel window to make it to the end, unless there's a green-white checkered, which could completely mess up this strategy. Oh, problems here for Austin Dillon. He tried to run his tank a little too far, and now he's out of gas on the track. Fortunately, traffic is clear, so he's able to get down to pit lane safely. A little bit of a tense moment there for the 3 car. And now at the end of the pit stops, we see we've got a 3-car breakaway. Chase Briscoe is not a part of this pack. He is a lap down now, but Harvick, Keselowski, and Truex are now out in front. There's a little bit of a bigger pack behind them, but if they keep doing that, side-by-side racing, that is not going to catch them. Logano trying to make a move on Elliott. Elliott's teammate Byron right behind him. Michael Mcdowell now a lap down. He is maintaining with this lead pack, but unfortunately, Mcdowell is not going to repeat this season. Here we go, coming up to the white flag. Truex Jr. leaves the door open for Harvick. Keselowski slotted in behind him. It's 3 Fords on the inside line, and Truex is caught on the outside. Now McDowell goes high, but Harvick is going with him, and Keselowski makes it 3 wide going through turn 1. And now Harvick has the edge. And he gets off of turn 2 with the lead. Keselowski, Truex side by side. McDowell is out of the pack now. Keselowski slots in behind Truex, but now he's starting to slip back. And now he's too far back. It's going to be Harvick versus Truex. Can the 19 car make a slingshot off the corner? This is going to decide the Daytona 500. Harvick coming down the front straightaway. He's got it. The 2007 winner of this event is going to become a 2-time winner. Harvick going to victory lane in Daytona. And after a season where he went winless, this is a very sweet victory as he is finally going to go back to victory lane. So we take a look at the results from this one. Harvick up on top. Truex Jr. is going to come up just short. Keselowski faded late in that one, but he will come home with a top 5 finish. Great for him. Daniel Hemrick, how about him up there in the top 5? Didn't mention him all day. And BJ McLeod, what a day for him as he comes home in the 5th position. Looking a little bit further back, Kaz Grau with a very respectable 13th place finish in a team's debut run. Also have back there Greg Biffle. Went 5 seasons without a Cup start, and he comes back in the 15th position. Solid run for him. Michael McDowell, the 2021 winner, will be the first car lap down in the 21st position. Unfortunate that he does not repeat, but looked for a decent finish. And Jacques Villeneuve got 25th place, even though he was 2 laps down. Solid run for him. Denny Hamlin was 27th. Unfortunate for him as he faded back with damage. And a pretty disappointing day for Penske in the results. That is it for NR2003 Predicts. We hope you enjoyed the race, and we will see you all next time.